Mookie Betts, last 24 games. Sean, he's been on fire. What's been the difference?
Oh, I think, you know what, listen, this game is such a mental game. It's tough. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're the best player on the planet. At times you lose perspective. At times it gets tight. You know, it's not as much fun. And Mookie said he started listening to books, mental books, and all those types of things. He said, you know, one of the biggest things was he started working on perspective. He said, you know, nothing that I was going to run through a wall, no motivation thing, but working on perspective, putting things in perspective. I think the biggest thing is the mental game can be worked on. Okay. I think sometimes we lose that. All the kids out there, you know, you get in the cages, you know, you want to get things going, and everyone can do that. Right. But when you get in the game, this is a game of failure. 7 out of 10 times you're going to fail, and they're going to say, hey, Fran, you're a superstar. Right. Any other business in the world, you're fired. Yep. You're not a superstar, you're fired. And Mookie's talking about perspective, right? How, like, man, my perspective started to change. I started having more fun in the box. Like, and I always tell kids, the perspective muscle of who you are on and off the field needs to be worked. Right? You want to get a bigger chest, you got to do some push-ups, you got to do some bench press, right? It doesn't just happen. Right. Well, you want to get a good mindset and a good perspective, you got to work the perspective muscle. And listen, at the end of the day, you look at Mookie Betts, leaders are readers at the end of the day, and you look at Mookie Betts saying, you know what, I got to have the growth mindset of, you know what, I'm struggling right now. There's things out there that can help me. Let me go find them. Maybe some audio books, Mental Game of Baseball by Harvey Dorfman, Ken Riveza, Heads Up Baseball, The Tools by Phil Stutz. There's so many great books out there, and I think good for Mookie Betts for stepping out and going to read those and taking to another level. Looks like he's having some fun.
Mental Toughness in Baseball by Carl Keel, one of my favorites all time. I read that coming up and through the minor leagues, and it really helped get me through some tough times. And it's good to hear a guy like Mookie Betts at that level is able to find that perspective, kind of take a step aside and say, okay, I'm going to read a few things, kind of get myself together, get things right, because it's all about the mental side of the game.
It really is.
I mean, it's the old Yogi Berra adage, right? 90% of the game is half mental. It really is. It's 90% of this game is mental, and if you're not right there, it's not going to work for you.
One of the great things too, nowadays in 2022, I pick this thing up and I go, oh, wait, 1,000 different books. There's a place called Optimize.me that has all these audio books. For all the kids out there that are looking to get that mental edge, check it out. There's some great stuff on there.